Pharaoh Raneb, Nebra, of the Old Kingdom in ancient Egypt. Pharaoh Raneb's lineage and early life are shrouded in mystery, typical of many ancient Egyptian rulers where historical records often blend with mythological narratives. His accession to the throne followed a period of dynastic instability, signaling a pivotal moment as Egypt transitioned into a centralized state under the authority of the pharaohs. Raneb's rise to power was likely supported by influential courtiers and military leaders, whose allegiance and strategic alliances were crucial in securing his position and unifying the kingdom. Early reign and consolidation of power. Upon assuming kingship, Pharaoh Raneb faced immediate challenges from regional governors and provincial leaders seeking autonomy. His early reign was characterized by diplomatic maneuvering and military campaigns aimed at asserting authority over Upper and Lower Egypt. Raneb's strategic vision included the fortification of key cities along the Nile Delta and the establishment of administrative centers that facilitated economic growth and cultural exchange. Through marriage alliances with noble families and the appointment of trusted advisors, he consolidated power and established a loyal bureaucracy capable of administering the kingdom's vast territories. Architectural achievements and monumental projects. Pharaoh Raneb's reign witnessed a renaissance in monumental architecture, exemplified by the construction of pyramids, temples, and mortuary complexes that served as centers of religious worship and royal burial. At Abu Roash, the Pyramid of Nebra stands as a testament to his grand ambition, built with precision-cut limestone blocks that showcase Egypt's mastery of construction techniques. The pyramid complex at Saqqara, including the step pyramid attributed to Pharaoh Djoser, reflects Raneb's influence on subsequent architectural styles and innovations in funerary practices. The architectural achievements of Raneb's era extended beyond royal tombs to include the construction of temples dedicated to state gods such as Horus and Hathor. These temples, adorned with intricate reliefs and statues of deities, served as focal points of religious rituals and communal worship. The integration of art and architecture in temple design emphasized Egypt's spiritual worldview and the pharaoh's role as the divine intermediary between gods and mortals. Religious and cultural developments. Under Pharaoh Raneb's patronage, religious beliefs and practices underwent a period of standardization and expansion. The cult of the sun god Ra gained prominence, with royal patronage supporting temples dedicated to solar deities across Egypt. The pyramid texts, inscribed within Raneb's pyramid complex, provided guidance and protection for the pharaoh's journey into the afterlife, affirming his divine status and eternal presence among the gods. Religious festivals and rituals honoring state gods reinforced social cohesion and cultural identity, fostering a sense of national unity under the pharaoh's divine rule. Cultural developments under Raneb's reign included advancements in hieroglyphic writing and the dissemination of literary texts that celebrated royal achievements and religious doctrines. Scribes and scholars flourished under royal patronage, recording historical events, religious rituals, and administrative decrees on papyrus scrolls. Artistic motifs depicting divine kingship and celestial symbolism adorned temple walls and royal tombs, reflecting Egypt's cosmological beliefs and the pharaoh's role as the earthly embodiment of divine order. Economic prosperity and trade networks. Pharaoh Raneb's reign coincided with a period of economic prosperity driven by agricultural innovation, trade expansion, and diplomatic relations with neighboring civilizations. Agricultural reforms and irrigation projects along the Nile Delta supported a surplus of grain and livestock, sustaining urban centers and facilitating population growth. The cultivation of luxury crops such as flax and papyrus contributed to Egypt's economic wealth and cultural prestige, enabling the production of textiles, manuscripts, and artistic artifacts coveted by neighboring kingdoms. Trade networks established under Raneb's administration facilitated the exchange of goods and ideas with Mesopotamia, the Levant, and Nubia, enriching Egypt's cultural tapestry and stimulating technological exchange. The procurement of exotic materials such as cedar wood, ebony, and precious metals enhanced Egypt's status as a hub of commerce and cultural diplomacy in the ancient world. Pharaoh Raneb's policies promoting maritime trade and overland caravans contributed to Egypt's economic stability and geopolitical influence, ensuring the kingdom's prosperity and diplomatic prestige abroad. Administration and governance. Pharaoh Raneb implemented administrative reforms aimed at centralizing authority and maintaining social order, throughout Egypt's provinces. Provincial governors appointed by the pharaoh oversaw local administration, tax collection, and the implementation of public works projects essential for urban development and agricultural productivity. The establishment of bureaucratic offices and scribe schools standardized record-keeping and legal documentation, enabling the enforcement of royal decrees and judicial rulings across the kingdom. Legal codes codified under Raneb's reign provided a framework for resolving disputes, protecting property rights, and regulating commercial transactions. Judges appointed by the crown presided over court proceedings and adjudicated cases involving criminal offenses, civil disputes, and breaches of royal edicts. The stability and continuity of Raneb's bureaucratic system ensured effective governance and equitable distribution of resources, fostering public trust in the pharaoh's divine mandate to govern and protect Egypt's sacred boundaries. Military campaigns and expansionist policies. Military campaigns under Pharaoh Raneb's command expanded Egypt's territorial boundaries into strategic regions such as the Sinai Peninsula, southern Nubia, and the Levantine coast. The establishment of military garrisons and fortifications secured vital trade routes and natural resources, deterring incursions from rival city-states and nomadic tribes. Naval expeditions along the Red Sea and Mediterranean Sea facilitated maritime trade and diplomatic relations with foreign powers, enhancing Egypt's geopolitical influence and military dominance in the ancient Near East. Raneb's military campaigns were characterized by strategic alliances with neighboring kingdoms and punitive expeditions against rebellious vassals, consolidating Egypt's hegemony over regional powers and ensuring the kingdom's security. Tribute and captives acquired through military conquests enriched Egypt's royal treasury and affirmed the pharaoh's divine mandate to protect the kingdom's interests and uphold its sacred obligations. The spoils of war, including precious metals, ivory, and exotic goods, symbolized Egypt's military prowess and cultural superiority in the ancient world. Legacy and historical impact. Pharaoh Raneb's reign left an enduring legacy on ancient Egyptian civilization, shaping cultural practices, artistic achievements, and administrative governance for centuries to come. His architectural projects, including the Pyramid of Nebra and temple complexes at Saqqara, served as enduring symbols of royal authority and religious devotion. The standardization of hieroglyphic writing and the codification of religious texts preserved Egypt's cultural heritage and spiritual beliefs, influencing subsequent dynasties and informing the development of pharaonic ideology. Artifacts discovered in royal tombs and temple precincts provide valuable insights into Raneb's reign and the socio-political dynamics of the Old Kingdom period. Inscriptions detailing military victories, diplomatic exchanges, and religious ceremonies offer glimpses into the pharaoh's life and achievements, commemorating his divine status and role as a unifying force in Egyptian society. The continuity of Raneb's administrative reforms and economic policies contributed to Egypt's enduring stability and prosperity, cementing his legacy as a visionary leader and steward of Egypt's cultural legacy. Conclusion. In conclusion, Pharaoh Raneb, Nebra, stands as a seminal figure in the annals of ancient Egyptian history, embodying the ideals of leadership, innovation, and cultural advancement during the Old Kingdom. His reign witnessed unprecedented achievements in architecture, religious reform, economic prosperity, and military expansion, laying the foundation for Egypt's cultural supremacy and enduring influence in the ancient world. Through his visionary leadership and strategic vision, Raneb secured Egypt's legacy as a beacon of civilization and a testament to the enduring power of pharaonic rule.